Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all keeping well, and welcome back. I know, guys, it's been a while, but no one really cares what's been going on in the previous, God knows how many months of my life. All everyone seems to care about at the moment is Football Manager 2022, and that's what we're here for today. So I've kind of gone ahead and I've kind of read all of this, you know, gumph here that it's the start of everyone's save. Everyone kind of knows all this about. Weekly staff meeting we've got here as well. Apologise for the clicking, guys. It just is what it is. Um, I suppose I best attend the first meeting I had tonight because probably not ideal to start off the kind of rain and just to ignore your first meeting with your team and such. So I'm going to attend that. Obviously, you guys don't need to see that, but we'll kind of actually I'll do that afterwards. Actually, I'll do that afterwards. Not no one. We don't need to kind of sit through all that bit. Training club schedule changes at Leeds United as well. We've got the social feed down here as well. Oh, okay. It took a while then to notice, but I'd already clicked it. Whatever. Just accept all. Okay, we're fine. Yes, that's all good. All good. Yeah. Accept. Rafinha will improve. Try to develop. Yeah, fine. That's all good with me. We'll move on for that. Yeah, schedule that for after the meeting. Great, thank you for that. Good choice. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll do that after the meeting. Can we just get through this, please? Staffing. I mean, okay, I need more staff. Yeah, that's fine. All good. Schedule all this for after the meeting. Come on, let's get through this meeting, guys. No one really wants to be here. I suppose. It's one of those things you just have to sit through these and. Obviously, these will probably add a lot of value if you're kind of going through and reading and stuff like that. I kind of get, it's saying that get forward wherever possible. Strike should be training to stay back at all times, and Rafinha to shoot with power less often. And obviously, working on his weaker foot. All actually really good intel and everything, but kind of as is just a kind of introduction into the game, and we're kind of having a look what the game's about, and also look into this delve into this Leeds squad here as well, and we'll kind of see what's going on and what the game's about this year. Obviously, a lot of talk have been going on about obviously the game and press not being as influential on the game as it is this year. So it's going to be interesting to see kind of what people kind of play, what formation systems that people are using this year. Do apologise for the speed, guys. It's just that I'm playing on a 1927 Atari 600 here, so that's possibly why that we are struggling with the old the old running of the game. Obviously, got a fairly decent core. I feel the Leeds United have got a. I feel like overall our 1 to 11 isn't really that bad. So it'd be interesting to kind of see kind of what kind of players I can bring in to improve that 11, but also really to do something that Bielsa's not really done this season, which is add a bit of depth. Now, Leeds United at the current time of recording, yes, I will have all of the little people. So you look at a little shout out as well, guys. If you are added on my Steam friends, I know you can disable it, but I don't want to. Um, so obviously, Bielsa, we're having a bit of trouble times at Leeds United at the moment, not sitting very pretty in the Premier League at all. We've got a huge game coming up against Wolves, which prior to the Villa game, I think that I probably would have been a little bit confident, but based on the results of both teams in the last run out, obviously we won't really talk about the Southampton game at all. Um, but looking at the game that obviously Wolves played against Aston Villa, and they really rallied together and had a really strong kind of second half of the game, especially kind of last 10 minutes. So they're going to have a bit of oomph going into the game. We're going to be in a bit of a negative slump. We've still got no Calvin Phillips. It's going to be a really hard ask for us to do, but we've got the biggest game of the season ever after that one. Obviously, we've got a game against Arsenal, which realistically, I'm hoping, if I'm being honest, guys, here, some honest talk, that we do get knocked out because we really don't need a cup run to be distracting us at the moment. So yeah, but that game against Norwich for Leeds is going to be huge. But obviously, no one's really come again to listen to me ramble on against Leeds. That's something completely different. You've all come to see the game. You've all come to see how we're going to do, what we're going to line up with, and all that kind of good stuff as well. So as I said, some fairly decent players. We've got a good core. So if we just go over to the tactics screen here, and we'll kind of have a quick delve into this and have a look. Kind of, this is what I'm thinking about going with a 4-1-1-3-1 DM wide is as it's listed on. here. We are going to be playing a fluid counter attack, so we're going to have to absorb a lot of pressure, which is why I think we need to do a little bit more in that transfer market to see what we're going to do. We're potentially have to release some funds by selling on some players, but also looking to bring in some quality players to kind of add not even competition for the first team places, to really solidify their own first team places. So we'll go from I was going to say we'll go from back to front, but I'll start off with the left back there, which isn't the best start to things. So obviously we're going to go for Messi there. I mean, it's an obvious choice. I think we've got Klassen on the bench. Looks like a decent acquisition for us, but it's a pretty easy choice there. That's really weird. Stuart Dallas is my first choice left back. Is that because I'm playing with full back support on this one? If we do go wing back, he gets wing back support. I mean, I suppose I am training to. The problem is, I believe this could cause us a little bit of a backfire, but because it won't do, because I'm going to have an inside forward on this side here that also should, because obviously he'll be cutting inside into this kind of area here. It should give Firpro a little bit more license down the left hand side, and then what we will need to do is look to kind of shuffle across to still be able to form a kind of back four as such. We'll then go centre back partnership. Now, this one's going to be interesting for me because realistically, these two are the two that I want to be playing. Now, I think Diego Llorente, is he naturally left footed? Is he? That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to actually click on the player's profile, please, Mr. Football Manager. Sir, thank you very much. And it's going to take 19 years now to kind of go through the Atari database. Kind of, he is actually preferred to his right foot. Now, what is Robin Koch? Is he a left or a righty? Is he a lefty or a righty? So is he both right? Both right-footed. Not ideal. I think I'm going to probably play Llorente the left of the two though. We'll start Robin. I'm not too sure if that's the right thing to do or not. I will probably have a little bit look and see if either one who's better with their left foot. As I don't need to do that on camera though. Obviously, Mr. Luke Ayling playing right back. We're going to be having Calvin Phillips, Mr. Superstar, in there. It's going to be quite hard, I think, to kind of fit him in. Sorry, not fit him in. It's always going to be easy to fit him in. It's going to be hard to keep hold of him. We're going to go play Klitsch in a slightly deeper role than kind of what I suppose he does play for Leeds. On the left hand side, we're going to be playing Jackie Boy Harrison as that inside forward, and that, so he's going to be cutting inside and looking to join up the play. On the right hand side, obviously, that's going to be an easy pick. Rafinha, there he is. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm contrary to probably what I should do, role ability, attribute wise, is I'm actually going to give. Where the hell is he? I can't be that far down, surely. Oh, he is. He's not looking great. I was thinking about starting Danny James centrally, but maybe it might be worth. Let me have a quick look at what, because Jack Harrison was slightly higher up there. Tyler Roberts, for sure. That's not ideal. I mean, Jack Harrison's he's not actually. I kind of wanted to play Rafinha, Harrison, and Danny James in that kind of three behind the striker. It doesn't look like it's probably possibly going to work with at the moment, but it's something to kind of think about, because I think that this three behind can be interchangeable and should be able to kind of get the job done in behind the striker in real life. But obviously, based on the kind of attributes and what the game's going to entail, it's going to be interesting to see if that kind of works. We'll let it run as it is. Obviously, we've got some time to look into the transfer window and all that kind of stuff as well. So we'll be only time, I suppose, will tell on that one. Overall, I think we're looking pretty decent. But that's the kind of shape that I'm looking to, I think, play. So we're going with cautious, obviously, mentality. In terms of in possession, we're obviously going to be quite wide. Obviously, looking to play down the flanks and work the ball into the box, running at the defence. Shorter passing rate and slightly higher tempo than usual. Mixed crosses is one actually. Should I go floated crosses? Because it's going to be into Patty. No, I think I'll leave it as it is. In transition, we are going to counter pressing and countering at all times. Obviously, it's kind of keeping that mentality of what Bielsa has been trying to instill into the club for some time now. Distribute quickly and to the flanks, obviously, to look to start them counter attacks when we can. Playing the ball into to Harrison and Rafinha for the two players that are kind of more, I suppose, the playmakers in the teams, slightly standard higher line of engagement, which is slightly higher than what you normally, I suppose, play when you're playing some kind of counter attacking. Do apologise for any background noises you guys hear while obviously we're recording this. Trigger press, obviously, kind of new or reworded version of how the back end, I suppose, what will happen in the back end to in terms of what your club will do or team will do as they're lining up. Obviously, more often, so we're looking to kind of press the or our pressing point will be more often than usual not, and get stuck in. I'll put that on there. We are known as Dirty Leeds, so it's probably rightfully and fitting so. So I think that's kind of what we'll kind of be looking at to play. This kind of area is a little bit of concern for me. Other than that, I mean, I think overall this 11 isn't a bad Premiership 11. It's just then what we've kind of got in and behind that. Obviously, we've got Pascal Street, decent player. Liam Cooper's okay. Jeremy Shackleton, one for the future. But other than that, Rodrigo, Tyler Roberts, it's not looking all that good, is it, on the bench? So we'll be kind of delving into the kind of transfer market and seeing kind of what we've got there as well. But kind of this is to say, guys, just the introduction to the game, letting you know kind of what the stage about. It's just going to be playing with Leeds United, no rules, no restrictions, no funny business, just me playing a good old bog standard Football Manager 2022 save and seeing how we get along. If you guys have got any kind of thoughts on any signings that you think we should sign to look to bring in either as depth pieces or first team players in here, and maybe what we can do with that kind of front three there, because I do want to try and get them all involved, but I'm not too sure. I will have a play around off camera and see what we're going to do, but hopefully you guys are enjoying the game. If you have got it, please let me know what you're doing for your first beta saves, and then if you've got any ideas what you're going to be doing for your main saves. I hope you guys are all keeping well as well. I hope you're all safe and well. And if you have enjoyed, guys, don't forget to smack the like button, all that kind of YouTuber stuff. And I'll catch you guys very, very soon for the first episode as we delve into the world of Leeds United.